Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Bionic Bay, where before we get back into our journey for today, I wanted to show off the multiplayer a little bit. You know, this game has the tools for some interesting like multiplayer speedrun competitive stuff, and so they put up a variety of levels. You can see here these all have like different end times. It's sort of like a stepped rotation of levels for people to try. Apparently, there's a bunch of like skills and stuff that we don't necessarily have, but this first one here, Shuhei's Gauntlet, doesn't really need any of them. Let's just try this. The people who are good at this are completing it in like 13 to 18 seconds. Let's see what it takes me to clear Shuhei's Gauntlet. I'm gonna predict more than 13 probably. Okay. Shuhei Yoshida put up a 28. That's the creator, presumably. Put up a 28 seconds. There's some objectives here. Let's see what we can do. As soon as you move, the timer starts. Oh, and you get like ghosts of the higher competitors. It's interesting to see that stuff during your first attempts instead of. Oh, jeez. Actually, I bet I could just drop down, huh? Can we be getting a little overexcited here? Oh, well, almost. Yeah, it's interesting to see the ghosts on your first run, because it does feel... I've been eliminated. It does feel like that maybe is going to remove a little bit of the route figuring. You can just like, yeah, what are they doing? And just try to follow them more or less in real time. Okay, so this thing, yeah, where we just like... damn it. Where I land on the left side of that little globe, that seems like a much more sustainable... Oh, that's also explosive. What is... Okay. So it's not a very friendly environment. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Still... I got clonked. I did not see those coming. Okay, there's like checkpointing. Ooh. Okay, I did a dive there, and I actually did travel a pretty significant distance before landing directly on my head. And the guy, he doesn't like that. Your character does not so much with the landing on his face. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to try to climb up there anyway. Okay, we gotta watch it. There is a limit to how much fall damage you can just ignore. Also, I'm gonna be much smarter about where it is that I am, where I'm rolling, because I'm definitely consistently braining myself on landing. We're already pushing a minute. Oh, go fast, go fast, go fast. Okay, we're through here. And my guess is we're probably checkpointing again, right? Like, this seems like a checkpoint. I was gonna try to... I don't know. I got spooked by the rockets. Oh god. Wait, how am I gonna... You know what? Maybe I don't want to go down there at all. Yeah, this is the way to do this. This feels unrealistic. Okay. We do have the swap. So maybe the idea is like, yeah, there you go. Oh god. Okay, we gotta figure out a way to clean up that landing a little bit. Okay. Apparently that's the intention, that you touch that big space angle grinder thing. Okay, well, just people who are my friends list, hey, look at that. I'm number one. We did it, everybody. So yeah, there's multiplayer. It's cool. I like the sort of speedrun thing. I like the fact that there seem to be a lot of different challenges being pushed forward and rotating at various times. It seems like it's probably a pretty fun game if that kind of like, you know, fast moving race a ghost speedrunning thing is your thing. I want to keep playing the single player mode though, obviously, so let's get back to it. I'm a little bit excited about the powers that have been hinted to us by that menu. I'm very curious what Power Fist means in the context of this game. Okay, we see. Oh, apparently explosive. Explosive is the word I was looking for. So when the first one goes into the beams, what's going to happen? Nothing. Nothing. The beams are fine. I got to grab that chain, I think. I think I'm supposed to just be going up. Yeah, that... Okay. That makes a lot of sense. It is less horrifying than many of the other options. Trying to maneuver around those things was going to be a nightmare. Okay, so we have a laser beam. I cannot bend this. So this must not be an instant kill. This must be a, like, triggers a... Yeah, triggers a device kind of laser. Oh, God. Well... Alright. Did you know... Bionic Bay, sometimes a video game about going fast, it turns out. It can be. Sometimes it's a game about going fast in front of some very weird surroundings. What am I missing here? Can't go in there. I can't. Oh, okay. I don't know. I hit a wall there for very briefly, and it was enough to convince me I couldn't get through. Okay, I don't know why there need to be automated weapons just sort of firing haphazardly, but I have to imagine that's going to be a problem for us in the nearish future. I'm stealthed. I'm as camouflaged as anyone's ever been. Okay, that actually worked. I mean, like, of course it works. I'm not surprised by that. Feels like maybe the kind of thing where we, kind of thing where I don't let myself get cut in half by an industrial laser. Ooh, okay. All right, I got wanged a little bit there. I'm good. It was a non-fatal wanging, which by this point I should be like roughly an expert in. Huh. That's totally a person back there. That's totally a person in silhouette. Like, I think they're moving. Holy hell, my monitor is filthy. You really when you're looking directly into a light source like this, it becomes really obvious. Okay, I gotta clean this thing. I got a little nervous about what appears to be a gun barrel aimed directly at the thing I'm on. Ow. Okay. My various body parts not doing too well in that transaction. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Gotta be a lot more aggressive about the climbing. Okay. It's all good. Everything's good. Those are explosive. Yep. I realized after I had started jumping in, they have the vibe, right? Well, somebody's gonna have to clear this out for me. Don't love that. Oh, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. I was kind of hoping to teleport that in, you know, facing upward. Oh, okay, can't swap. Did not give the object enough space to actually emerge. Oh god. Okay, all right. Message received. I mean, obviously my hope was to transport the thing shooting upward in a way that allowed its laser to destroy the thing that's shooting the bullets here. But I guess there really isn't enough room. Yeah, it's gonna unswap. Alright. Shit. Maybe it has limited ammo? And we kind of gotta hope it has limited ammo. And it seems like that's not the case. Okay. Alright, I'm actually a little unsure how to do this. I'm trying to cut it like as close as possible, you know? Oh god. He doesn't jump up very smoothly. It's very easy to get, like, hung up on the corner or something, and then... I mean, I think and then you're done. I don't think there's any way to survive if you get kind of hung up. Ooh. Don't love this. Well, alright, I do believe I've killed myself, so... be a little bit more careful, I guess. Alright, so instead of trying to climb up on the ledge, I think what I need to do is wall jump and just go really fucking fast. Ooh. Maybe my first instinct is right. Maybe there is a way to get the laser. I can't see how I'm going to do it any other way, but it doesn't feel... all right. Shit. I do feel like the checkpoint could maybe be down here after you've moved the thing over. Maybe it shows kind of an odd spot for it. But you know, maybe this is just one of those things that I'm having way more trouble with than most people. Everybody gets hung up on simple stuff sometimes. Maybe perhaps more than others. Okay, that's like a really clean... Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's just the time that I tried to teleport it up and it ended up sideways because I brought it in a spot where there just wasn't quite enough room, I think really really spooked me away from trying variations of that solution. Oh, that's a... I kind of thought it was just going to fall through. I thought it was a laser, not a belt. This is pretty scary. Ah, my torso. Yeah, depending on the way you've timed this could be quite scary. Oh, okay. Ow. Okay. All right. So I learned a thing there. You do not, in fact, have to jump off of one of those hanging belts in order to come loose of it. If you just hold a little bit in the other direction, it happens. Okay, so that's going to get me right away. It's not really clear to me where I need to... Because it looks like I want to go upward. I thought maybe it was accomplished by running under those guns and, like, looping around, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just... There's a crate up there too, which seems kind of important, seems pretty framed. But it is not clear to me what I am supposed to be doing here. Ah, okay. I needed to depress that big button for just a second longer. I had not even realized it was a button. Everything looks like just kind of vaguely machine-y shadows, you know? Ooh. Aha! Oh boy, that's no good. Ah, that was working. That was kind of working. Oh, checkpoints. Take that, my torso. Oh, if I had hit the dive button just a second sooner there. Ooh. It's tough because, like, you need the bullets to clear some of the obstacles. Just break some of the garbage out of your way. Oh, God. Well, I survived that somehow. Oh. Well. Hoisted by my own petard on that one. Oh, ow. Oh, I got crushed beneath that tiny, tiny piece of platform. This particular little juncture is really tough. This tight little area here, because those all explode. Oh God! Oh! I didn't recognize what that was. Like, I wasn't expecting to grab onto anything there. I thought I was just gonna fall. And I was ready to just fall. When I suddenly hung in the air, I could not have predicted. Oh God. Okay, thank you for being timed in a polite way where I don't have to do anything. What? I wonder how much they want you to wonder what this machinery was even for. I think I've seen so much of this kind of stuff in video games, just like getting lost in these massive, massive complexes, that I don't even question like the diegetic purpose of the stuff anymore. I'm just like, yeah, you know, you know, a city block-sized science lab full of inscrutable experiments. One of those. That's the fourth one I've been in. Okay, this is interesting. So I don't actually want that to do that. Ah, but these don't float back up. They only go further down. I thought if I left it alone, it might re-equalize. Oh. Whew. Boy, if that ain't the Bionic Bay experience right there. This does not seem very safe. This is a path that looks like it is not supposed to be here. And maybe it was carved here by a truly unthinkable amount of violence quite recently, in fact. Nope, okay. The little bits of slapstick of him just like falling on his face really do lighten the mood. It's a very effective tool. And yeah, like their atmosphere stuff is so effective. This area has a very different sort of desolation to it, and like I find myself almost wanting to whisper. Ooh, okay. We're gonna need a much more developed leap than that, or maybe. Hold on now. Okay, I can move that whole thing. So it moves it based on where I put the thing. It moves the place where I put the thing to my approximate location. Yeah, all right. I believe that is not how other objects have worked in the past, but oh god. Okay, no, we're fine. We're good. We're fine. Why is everybody panicking? It's pretty obvious, like visually, how that thing is different from the other stuff that we have dealt with. Okay, I see. Oh shit! Right, no, I didn't think about the fact. Yep, didn't think about the fact that we were going to swap positions, not just move the one thing. And I was about to say, you know, I probably could have made this without even needing another piece moved. So why don't we just make it like that then? All right, the whole lab has seen better days, but this part of the lab especially has seen better days. Get down. Oh, almost. Almost. It's probably something like that, right? Like this, maybe? Ah. Yeah, the fact that you can't... The fact that this is just too tall to jump over cleanly really complicates things. That was a really bad... That's a really bad move. But the box did protect me from the laser. I was wondering if I could just make it over one ambitious run. If you're wondering why I keep doing that, it's because I'm having an attack of the can't remember which button is which. I'm meaning to do the roll and pressing the swap button instead. That was too early. That was too early. Actually, I think I did... Oh, almost. I think it's absolutely doable. You see, I got the beacon onto the next object. That's what it is. You just gotta swap that thing really, really fast. Well, I definitely didn't make it this time. Actually, I wonder... There we go. Just move the thing out of your way so you don't have to spend time jumping over it. Let me bring this with me. So I think we just want to get down and left, right? I probably don't need a swap. I probably just do this thing. Yeah. Out my face. Okay. Some of this lovely, lovely cushioning goo. You can be moved? No, I cannot, in fact, attach a swapper to this. Well... Can't attach a swapper to anything around here. I guess, you know what? That thing down there is probably my target. How am I going to get out of here smoothly? Yeah. There we go. Okay, I think that'll do. In fact, think I'm supposed to... Oh. Okay, donut blocks, but more so. We have to be pretty careful here because we wouldn't want to take a fall that results in us, you know, falling over on top of one of those things, because then I wouldn't have the wherewithal to... I wouldn't have the time to get off of it before it exploded. I can do this. I can do this. I can just go... Oh, nope, there's objects in the way. Never mind. Almost. Almost got the path I wanted there. Right, it's like this, and then... Easy. The thing about video games is they're very easy. And nobody's ever had difficulty with one. Okay, this is not ideal. Okay, there we go, there we go. Oh. Okay, that's not exactly what I was expecting. I didn't realize that thing was floating free of gravity. I guess the objects that are like that, they have a little sparkle to them that I had not recognized on it. Okay, turns out we will not, in fact, need this other triangle. Oh, okay. I was not prepared for that. Well, okay, bye-bye. Nope, it just exploded. Shit. I was going to try to get back onto it. Okay. Okay, this was the easily disruptible anti-gravity laser department. I guess. Yeah, I don't quite have the command of his movements yet. Like, I'm definitely sort of clumsy and flaily at times, but you can see how once you're... Oh, that's not in the fort. Okay. Doesn't that look walkable? I'm flabbergasted. Okay, that's a big explosion. What about this? Yeah, once again, little frustrating how the game prioritizes readability, prioritizes the aesthetic over mechanical readability sometimes. Okay. I think I'm supposed to let's try getting onto this button. And then this is gonna kill me. I wasn't sure. I had assumed initially before I said, "Oh, this is gonna kill me." I had assumed that the button required me to stay on it for the laser to be off. Clearly not the case. No, no. Anyway, you can see how somebody who actually has figured out the movement could do some pretty cool things. Somebody who has the vibe of it down. Swap. There we go. Would like to be one of the top boxes, please. Because you know if I pick that middle box, when I swap to it, it's just going to immediately, the top one's immediately going to compress my skull beyond its maximum safe compression value. Oh, I was really expecting that to maintain some momentum. Alright, somehow I lived. Well, shit. Obviously, I meant to go between them. Okay. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Oh god, oh god. I would like it to be noted that I did not have control at any point during that. I think that's it's a tiny bit unfair. Is that explosive? That looks explosive. Okay, it's a timed contact explosive. So the idea is this. At least the checkpoint's right before it. I don't. Boy, even knowing it's gonna happen, it's a little have to use the dodge. The whole dodge. Dodge with your entire body. I tried to, while I was on the way in there, I tried to quickly attach the thing to it and then swap. As you can see, not a super effective strategy, actually. I was just curious if sticking the thing on there would blow it up. Wouldn't you know? It does. It does. You're not supposed to touch them. Who could have predicted? Oh, all right. Oh, I thought that... Okay, well... Let me try another... this is going to be very dangerous. Alright, let me do this. Let me just drop it on these ones. To give me a little bit more room to play with here. Really? There we go. Oh, okay. And then, yeah. And then I am entombed. I was already dead, of course, but they had the decency. And I do appreciate it. Oh. I thought it was connected. I thought that... Okay. I thought above that point it was connected to the roof. It looks so much more solid up there. Alright. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to... I was holding right too much. I maintained some momentum through the drop. It's not what I was intending. Yeah, see, it's very easy to do that. All right. Okay. All right. Still very easy to die in the aftermath of a brilliant plan. I was very close. Ooh, okay. That's kind of a fun but terrifying way to get admission to an area. So I assume I'm doing the same thing here. Ooh, okay. That one's going to step back a little bit more aggressively. Just going to carry it a little bit lower. This is one of those ones where... No. Me standing on it does not make it sink. So I need to be like... Yeah, I need to be really far down. I should probably grab it again, huh? Although, honestly, maybe it's not even necessary. Let me try something here. I think a lot of my plans are being foiled by the fact that he has, like, a remarkable amount of coyote time. There's a lot of just like hanging in the air, and then a lot of like acceleration on his fall. He starts falling very, very slowly, and it winds up to a reasonable speed. All right, I'm gonna try something. Oh, just a little tiny bit early. Huh. When I am... Where am I getting hit? No, can't make it fast enough. Alright, I'll just do the thing that you're supposed to do. I was trying to go sneaky and fast. Oh god, oh god. Well, no, I want to do the wall jump. And actually, I think probably the right move here is not to do that, but to try to swap that thing. Right? This works. So as soon as we land on that, it's going to start sagging, I assume. Oh no, okay, it's fine. But not in a useful... Okay. It looks like there's a switch over there, I guess. Oh, fun. Damn it. That was like perfectly wrong. That was the worst job I could have done of that. Man, my instincts on this are garbage. Alright, just do the exact opposite of what feels right. Common strategy for me. It's what I do in every social situation. Works like 30% of the time. But remarkably, doing what feels right works like 10% of the time. I think the actual answer is just that social situations are impossible and everybody else is lying when they say things go well. Oh. Okay. Slug post-vital, status final. Asset obsolete, that's a little harsh. Dr. Stromberg. The nature of this place remains a mystery. Are we on another planet? The atmosphere, the strange gravitational shifts. Everything feels strange, yet there's this sense of being close to something safe and familiar. Maybe we're in another dimension, slightly different than our own. I think I saw the sun outside. Or maybe none of this is real. Could this be a simulation? But then again, what if this is neither illusion nor science, but a judgment? The suffering here feels deliberate, as if we're being tested, like purgatory itself. Knowing the company, this might be the most ultimate job interview process known to man. Anyway, my time is up. Tell my what... Okay, so that's not us. At first I thought that was us. You know, what little we can see of our character's face. Sort of. But no, this is a different person, I think. This dead guy right here, in fact. Who I absolutely did not see until just this moment. Okay, well... Did you get here in this pod, or... It's my pod now. Not to be disrespectful. Okay, I guess it had a pipe in it? Where's... I guess. Is this... What are we on? It looks kind of soft. It looks like fungus. Honestly, it looks like when we land on it, it sort of like puffs spores. So that's probably not good. I should probably not be down here without a respirator. Ugh, okay. Well, fortunately, this is just tall enough not to heat my brains. Oh, hey now. Hey now. Yeah, catching on. Catching on is good. Alright, I wasn't sure if I would need the thing, but just in case. somehow we have found a place that is 100% less pleasant than the previous place. And I didn't care for the previous place at all. Okay, I'm sure whatever these do to you if they touch your body is very bad. Oh, ow, okay. It's a long distance into a hard surface, but I got there. Okay, just nope, okay. Well, that did cleanly delete my entire head. I was being patient, and then I got scared. And being scared worked better. Okay. Lesson learned. If there's one thing I can certainly do, it's react out of fear. Gosh, the look of this. I don't care for this. Yeah, a lot of stuff about this area is a nightmare. Up until that little, like, death log, most of the stuff we'd been seeing there was somewhat familiar from the demo. If not those exact arrangements of obstacles, then at least those types of obstacles. This stuff is new. I don't remember anything like this before. Ooh, okay. Once again, kind of forgot about the swappy part. It's very easy to remember the object coming to me. Somewhat more difficult to remember the part where I have to go to it. Okay, I do not like the way that you display a kind of intelligence. Ooh. I also don't like the way that you cause my body parts to fly into different directions. I gotta do a roll, like a quick dive in the opposite direction here. But I do have to do it prior to, obviously, making contact with the explosives. You can apparently execute those multiple times in the air. Character is very, very agile. I hate the fact that they put a little ledge there for you to catch if you don't dive just right. We survived at that time, at least. But it does feel a little tiny bit Kaizo. Try to be careful. Oh, that's a... Yep. Yep, that sure is one of those. Well, that's gonna complicate things a little bit, actually. Not really sure what my plan is. Am I gonna need to get one of those things, some of those things over here? I mean, I'm not gonna be able to get them to jump up. I need something to swap up onto there. Alright, let me do something perhaps inadvisable. Nope. Not enough time to get away at all. I was like, maybe if I just like run and jump immediately. I'm gonna try that again. Because what I'm thinking is if we can just get a bunch of them over to the left and then swap to the thing, I can drop it and enclose them left of the big block and try to push them. I don't know. Here we go. That didn't work. That didn't work. Nope, I did a bad job. Okay. It turns out they can just get over it anyway. If they were really motivated to. Yeah, geez, they almost made it up onto this platform. I mean, it's not just a matter of, like, being very careful with my... Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, okay, maybe you can just be careful enough with your footsteps to not have to solve anything at all. This makes me very nervous. Yep. Because I suspected something like that was coming. Well, it seems like I want to build myself a little... Oh, nope, don't jump there. Okay, the beam coming out of it is slowly growing longer. I see. I think that should be plenty. Alright, I can see how the various elements of this are going to combine into some absolute fucking nightmares. I'm trying to make it all the way over there, huh? How's my gravity... Okay, nope, doesn't affect my gravity at all. Let's try to make ourselves a little bit of a path here. I don't want to go too far away from anything before swapping it. So they're just going to move the things around. Oh, I touched them. Okay. A lot of surfaces that one has to avoid in this place. Wondering if I can just go under, although that's close enough to the central star here that I'm a little worried I'm going to end up. A little worried I'm going to end up getting star fried. Okay, never mind. We're good. Get out of here. Those are some convincingly heavy sounds. Good Foley. What was my plan? I need to get up on the... Yeah, there's a bit there where you can go up and to the right, and I definitely needed to do that. Except I don't have any idea how. Oh, well. You know? They got me up there. Let's not throw that out as a strategy too quickly. So it does seem like I would need to jump from that higher platform on the left, which means I need to have a significant lead on the next ball, or... Okay. Alright. I might say that it kind of looked like my foot got clipped there, but I'll take it. Okay. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Oh, there's another. Okay. I did not see the gap in time. That's on me. This is a this is a mean-spirited little obstacle. Nope. Okay. I gotta start that jump earlier. Okay, because I don't think I could have messed with the height too much there without, you know, getting stuck on the thing I'm not supposed to be touching. That's really cool. The physics puzzles in this game are really, really excellent. Oh, okay, I can't really maintain equilibrium there. That's fine. I didn't need that. And then just kind of downward in hope, huh? Well, oh, I thought these were sort of in a background layer. Okay, that's a lot less hope. And a lot more I can see what I'm doing, which I really appreciate. Okay. Nope. Boy, you gotta get really close there. Actually, can I... Yeah, there it is. That's how you do it. We usually can't move things that large. Okay, that's a lot of explosives. I don't know how we're going to... Because, like, if I teleport this over, it's just going to float serenely, right? Yeah. Can I push it? Not really. But I guess I can use it as a platform. Yeah. All right. Okay. Did not see the explosives over there. Ew. Yeah? All right. You say so. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. Actually, I think I was fine. I just got scared. Yeah, we were absolutely going to make it over that. I appreciate the moving saw blades being introduced with what looks like a spray of something just to really establish the stakes here. All right, as long as you land on them while they're briefly stopped, it's all good. In my head, I was gonna jump up and grab onto the... Okay. That did not go the way I thought it was gonna go. Ow. Okay, clunked myself a little bit, but the payoff is this. Ah. I defy you to explain the physics of that one. It's moving so fast. I'm really afraid that if I go for it and screw things up, it's gonna delete me, you know? Oh, well, now I've done it. So if I swap it like right here. Nope. Well, bye-bye me. That feels like it's about as close as I'm gonna get. I think it's the waves of energy. Yeah, it's the little particles coming off of the star that are killing me. Huh. Where else could I could swap it when it's on the left side and leap left, and then I'd have a surface I can wall jump off of. But I'm just gonna get particled again. And I have nothing to wall jump to. Alright, I'm gonna try to go just a little bit later, and if this doesn't work, then I'm maybe a little bit out of ideas. Ah, nope. But at least I've become Sunslag, and thus valuable for the first time in my life. You know what? I think I'm gonna break here for the day. I am a little bit flummoxed on this one, and we just about hit the hour. So that's gonna be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, maybe a little bit more multiplayer ghost work. Definitely figuring out this puzzle and probably surviving, I don't know, upwards of 15 seconds beyond it. And we'll see you then.